What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Are you looking for the third blade in Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred? Well, in this video I'm going to go over the best ways that I recommend for farming this unique Barbarian sword. So let's get started. Now, the absolute best way that I would recommend when farming the third blade is by targeting the boss Astaroth. The third blade is part of Astaroth's Barbarian unique loot table, making him the boss I would focus on if I'm specifically trying to get this sword. To farm Astaroth efficiently, you have two main options. You can run Escalating Nightmare Dungeons, or you can use the faster Belial loot bypass method. The standard method requires running Nightmare Dungeons with the Horadric Strongroom affix. These dungeons can provide an escalation sigil, which allows you to start an Escalating Nightmare. An Escalating Nightmare is a progressive 3-floor dungeon that eventually leads to a dual boss fight against Astaroth and the Amalgam of Rage, and that is starting on Torment 1. You can also use the Horadric Cube to combine 5 regular dungeon keys into an escalation key, giving you another way to access this content. However, if you want to avoid these longer dungeon runs, you can use the Belial loot bypass method. This involves defeating Belial at the Palace of the Deceiver in Kyrgyzstan, where you can spend superior layer keys for additional loot opportunities. Once you defeat Belial, you go to his chest, and then you can pick which boss you want to get loot from. So, if you're looking to farm superior layer keys to defeat Belial, a really good method in Season 14 is Death Toll Chambers. If not, then you can just fight regular layer bosses, and then when Belial comes out after, he will drop a superior key. Now, if you're defeating Astaroth and you're still not getting the third blade, then there's another method you can use. Astaroth's boss trophy is the Ash of the Charred Duke. If you collect 5 of these boss trophies, you can take them to the Horadric Cube and use them to obtain items from Astaroth's loot table. This gives you another opportunity to target the unique items associated with Astaroth without relying entirely on the direct rewards from your boss kills. So, while you're farming Astaroth, make sure that you're keeping track of your Ash of the Charred Duke trophies. Once you have collected 5, you can use them in the Horadric Cube and continue your hunt for the third blade. So, those are the best methods that I can recommend for farming the third blade in Diablo 4. Your primary target should be Astaroth, using Escalating Nightmare Dungeons. And then, if the item doesn't drop, remember to save your Ashes of the Charred Duke trophies, because once you have 5, you can use them in the Horadric Cube for another opportunity to get items from Astaroth's loot table. Hopefully, these methods help you get your hands on the third blade. Good luck with the farming. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.